Stossel Matter segment tonight. With us now, here in New York, John Stossel from the Fox Business Network. You see his program every Friday night. Okay, I didn't give you an introduction because I want to just tell this to you, the introduction, just face to face, not reading a stupid teleprompter, okay? Right, it's right there. All right, now, I believe that gay Americans deserve protections specifically written into the law because of the numbers. Number one, they are very small compared to the big population. And children who are homosexual or effeminate, if they're boys or different, get brutalized. Teenagers, brutalized. Matthew Shepard, remember the case in Wyoming, killed, nailed to a fence post, all right, only because of their sexual orientation. No other reason. So when you have a situation like that, a situation where we have 325 million people in this country, and even if 90% of them are good, decent folks, that leaves 32 million people running around who can hurt you, all right? You got to protect. So gay Americans deserve carved out legal protections. You disagree?
Well, when you say carved out special protections for them.
Not special.
Yes.
But the crime is elevated if you attack someone on the basis.
But it's already a crime if you attack someone.
I want it elevated.
But we've already got all the race, gender, religion, disability, age, all these specially protected groups. Okay. I'm two of those. You better be nice to me.
Well, I always am. But I think you understand where I'm coming from here, is that there is a risk in certain areas of this country.
Of course, but this isn't the point.
And maybe a local jurisdiction won't investigate because they succumb to the pressure. So the federal government has to get involved. It's the same thing on the race issue. So, I mean, I'm going to demand, and I think those protections are needed.
Fine, no quarrel. And look, I'm for gay marriage, but I think this movement has moved from tolerance to totalitarianism. It's the totalitarianism of the left.
You are absolutely right on that.
No baker should get to stop two people from getting married to anybody they want.
They can't stop it. A baker can't stop it.
But they shouldn't be forced to bake the cake.
I agree with you.
And I disagree with you and Marco Rubio. This is not about religious rights. It's about individual freedom.
All right, well, you can carry that over.
You have to prove you've got this religion.
No, but the baker there's got to be a reason why. Look, if a black couple comes in and the baker says, I'm not going to bake the cake because you're black, that's a crime.
Given America's history, blacks are a special case. But your point was good about exclusivity. There are lots of places
to go, and if it is a religious thing,
all of you, even those who think this is immoral, Hobby Lobby has to go to the Supreme Court to not pay for what it considers murder. That's wrong.
Well, the system actually worked there, though, because it ruled in their favor.
Had to spend a gazillion
let's get back to the point.
Prove they were religious.
Let's get back to this totalitarianism, fascism that's being imposed by the secular progressive fanatics, and that's got to be, as I told Mr. Rove, confronted. It has to be.
We should have freedom of information and the way to, freedom of association in America. And the way to fight bigotry, a bigot ought to be allowed to be a bigot. And the way to fight it is to not patronize that store. I won't go to the baker.
The marketplace can dictate, but a bigot, all right. If you want to be a bigot, you have a right to be a bigot. But you don't have a right to hurt someone in the process.
But not selling them a cake isn't the same thing.
Not the same thing. But there has to be legal protections for homosexuals in this country. There has to be.
We have those. And I agree.
All right. All right. John Stossel, everybody, directly.